My dear residents, my dear children, thank you for joining me for today's storytelling. It's near the end of the year and there's so many things that we're trying to get right. Maybe our children are preparing for their end of year examinations and there's so many things you want to do right to make it perfect. But we all know it's hard to get things perfect. So let's read this book together. It's called Not Perfect and is written by Maya Mayers and pictures by Hai Woon Yam. And let's read this book together. I think it has many stories for both children and adults alike. My name is Dot. Now, this is Dot. I'm good at a lot of things. Well, there's many things she's doing, right? Drawing, taekwondo, playing the guitar, singing a song. She does many things, but I'm not perfect at anything. I make cupcakes, but they don't look right. These are delicious, Dot, Granny says. True, but they are not perfect. I shoot for a goal in my soccer game, but I miss, see? Dang! Close one, Dot, my coach says. Close isn't perfect. I'm learning a new song, but I can't get all the notes right. Getting better, Dot, Gram says. Better isn't perfect. Look, it's not great. It's not perfect. Now, my best friend, Sam, he does everything right. His cubby is neat. Look at his little cupboard here. Look at Dot's. And look at his words. The way he writes his words, his handwriting is neat. Even his hair is neat. Well, mostly. When he knows an answer, he remembers to raise his hand, not like me, see, yelling away. He always gets his work cleaned up by the time the bell rings. Look at me, all a mess. I'm not perfect. When our teacher gives us a poster project to work on at home, I know Sam's will be perfect. We're supposed to make a picture of a person we admire and write 3 reasons why. I know exactly who I want to make my poster about. It will be perfect. Only when I start to draw, it doesn't look right at all. I get a new piece of paper and start again. Even worse, I try again and again. Oh, look at my face. I'm frowning. It will never be perfect. I throw my pencils on the floor and rip my paper into a million pieces. I slam the door and stomp out into the yard. I climb onto the trampoline and jump higher and higher. Not perfect, not perfect, not perfect. I breathe heavy breaths and look up at the leaves. Oh, look that. I wipe off my mad tears. Then I trudge back inside. I pick up a million pieces of paper and I start over. The next day, we have to share our posters. My heart is flutter-floppy. Sam doesn't look nervous. He looks happy. He walks to the front with his poster. He holds it up. Ha! It's definitely not perfect. Is that supposed to be me, huh? A person I admire, says Sam, is my friend Dot. Because she is brave, she is funny, and she never, ever stops trying. My cheeks feel like sunshine. I grin at Sam as he sits back down. Oh man, it's my turn. Look at her picture. A person I admire is my friend Sam. Because he is nice, he is funny, and he always does the right thing. Sorry about your hair, Sam says, the way he is drawn, pushing up his glasses. I kept trying to fix it and it kept getting bigger. That's okay, I say. I could still tell it was me. How did you get the idea to use all those little pieces? Sam asked, because look at her poster. It's made up of all little bits of paper. Where did we get the paper from? If you remember, she had ripped up her work into a million pieces. I blow out a big sigh. I made a lot of mistakes. It was really hard. But we hang our posters up It's cool that we made our posters about each other, Sam says. I don't think it's cool, I say. You don't? Nope. I think it's perfect. And yes, this is a story about how we just keep on trying and trying and trying, even when things are not perfect. But in that process, we are growing, and in that process, we learn so many things. We make good friends, we learn about friendship, we learn about love. And that in itself is good enough. Thank you and goodbye.